yeah, so these are items that I've had for 10 years or more, or just a little bit less, you know, a decade. That's where I'm at in my life. I've had things for over a decade.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like.
All right, hey there, fashion friends. Welcome to today's episode. I'm very happy that you are here with me today. If you're new here on this channel, I speak to helping you find your own personal style, as well as building a wardrobe that you absolutely love that you're going to have for years and years. But along with that, I like to share little tidbits on my own personal style that is edgy, chic, minimalist. So today's episode, I was inspired because I kind of had this realization the other day that there's a lot of pieces that I've had in my wardrobe for 10 years plus, you know, some items over 10 years. It's just a reality of where I've gotten with my age that I'm now able to kind of keep things for that amount of time, because when I was in my 20s, I wasn't really keeping things for 10 years because I was maybe still growing from previous 10 years ago. Or, you know, when you're young, your style really changes and fluctuates, I think. So I think now I'm in a place that, yeah, I'm more even keeled with my style. So, yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. So it's cool. It's because really that is what our goal should be, is to pick things that are quality, that we love, so that we know that that quality is going to last for years and years and years, and that we're going to love that piece for years and years. Because the idea should be that we're buying clothes for long term, for longevity, not buying clothes for a fleeting purpose. So that's kind of why I wanted to share it today. Let's get started. Okay, so number one is my H&M Duster Cardigan. I've had this item for 11 years, yes. So this was a part of H&M's trend line. They have like this trend line. It was a little bit more high-end, a little bit more fashion, a little bit more stylistic, and usually just maybe a little bit higher quality. So yeah, this was back when I was still shopping fast fashion. I don't currently shop with fast fashion brands anymore. The reason why I've kept it is, well, one, I really love the material. It's a viscose material, and so it's really just cozy and soft and drapey. And I love like the weightiness of it. It just has this amazing drape to it. Sometimes I think Duster cardigans, if they're too light of a fabric, they don't drape right. And then along with that, I love the print. I love this bold print because it is a bold print, but at the same time, it's within my comfort zone and is timeless. To me, it's a lot of fun to add this to my more basic, a little bit more neutral looks, to just throw this on and add that bit of fashion, add that bit of style to the look. Just super effortless. So that's why I've kept it for 11 years. Number two is my New Balance 574s. I've had these for 10 years. The reason why I've kept these after all these years and so many sneakers since is just because, like, one is I love the silhouette of these sneakers. I don't know, I feel like they are just so cute and sporty. And I also think they're a super timeless sneaker. They've got some style to them, but not so over the top that they're, you know, gonna go out of style. I have them always by the door because, you know, when I'm running out the door, they're just an easy sneaker to throw on with whatever I'm wearing, and they just work. All right, number three is my Club Monaco Italian yarn cardigan. Yes, I've had this just a little shy of 10 years. I've actually had this for 9 years, so I'm rounding up. To me, it was just the epitome of me and my style, with, you know, just having this classic silhouette with just little edgy details of like this little leather zip. And I loved the length of it. And I knew it was gonna be something that would go with everything that I had, that it could be something I just threw on and it would work with everything. And I was totally right. It is exactly that. It's a massive essential in my wardrobe. It's still, after almost 10 years, a go-to sweater of mine. The other thing about it is the quality of this, the quality of the fabric is so amazing that, to me, it still looks the same as it did when I bought it almost 10 years ago. So that is definitely another reason why it's great to invest in something that is high quality fabric, because you know that it's going to sustain over time, and with some things get even better with age. Number 4 is my All Saints men's V-neck t-shirt. So I've had this t-shirt for 10 years and it is still one of my favorite t-shirts. So I tried this one on and I just instantly fell in love with it. I thought because it had this kind of hybrid scoop neck V-neck action happening. So just to me, it was really flattering, but I just loved how it draped. I loved how it fit. And it was just something that went with everything in my wardrobe and kind of just had that effortless sort of, you know, boyish charm to each look. It's still in such great shape. The cotton fabric of the t-shirt with a really nice tight weave, but then really nice constructed seams of the t-shirt have just allowed for it to age really well over time and not to warp its fit over time either. Number 5 is my Club Monaco Reigning Champ sweatshirt. I've had this one as well for 9 years, so just shy of 10 years, rounding up. Definitely have an obsession with sweatshirts. I love sweatshirts. And this is still one of my favorite ones because I love the sort of preppy boyish charm of the emblem of the crest, but along with that, I just love the quality of this sweatshirt. Club Monaco collaborated with Reigning Champ, who is a sort of athletic loungewear type brand that really, you know, focuses on quality. That is one of the things I love about them. Because of that quality, it is just aged so well over time. I've just broken it in more and more to make it just even more soft and cozy, but at the same time not ruining any of the integrity of its fit and the integrity of its construction. So it's just been an awesome essential to have in my closet. Number 6 is my H&M overcoat. So this is like a boucle sort of texture, and it's actually really lightweight. So I actually got this when I was living in California, in Southern California, and I chose it because it gave that, you know, effect of that drama of the overcoat, but it is actually really lightweight. So it's not super heavy. It's not super warm. It's just a great little layer to kind of throw on top for those. I don't even think you could call it winter in Southern California. It's not even winter. It's like a spring. It's just like a long spring, basically. So yeah, I loved it for that reason. And then now, obviously, being back in Minnesota, it's maybe not something I wear in the winter time as much, but it's definitely great for the springtime and the fall, especially because it's just easy to just layer over top, you know, like a sweatshirt or a sweater, and kind of uses like a glorified cardigan in a way. Number 7 is my Treetorn hockey boot sneakers. Another item that I've had for just shy of 10 years. Switch was flipped and I'm like, oh my gosh, these have completely transformed my wardrobe, and I ended up wearing them consistently, like all the time. And they're still to this day one of my go-to most worn sneakers. Again, quality has lasted for, you know, almost a decade, and they're still in great shape, and I will continue to wear them for hopefully another decade. We'll see. Number 8 is a pair of Nike athletic leggings. And these are ones that I purchased 10, 11 years ago. These are still a pair of leggings that I wear all the time for working out. They're still probably my favorite pair because I just love the fit of them. They're very comfortable. I've, you know, had them for so long that I've kind of broken them in. These seams are still perfectly intact. The fit and stretch is still, you know, taut. Still nice compression in there. So, yep, I mean, still running, still going strong. Number 9 is my Club Monaco black silk button-up shirt. Again, just shy of 10 years. When I came across this top, I knew instantly that it was something that I wanted for my wardrobe, that I knew it was going to add value to my wardrobe because it was a classic, sophisticated piece, but it had just that little tinge of edge with the leather detail of the collar. So it kind of separated itself from the normal. It's still one of my go-tos when I want to dress a little bit more elevated or a little bit more smart or dressy. And number 10, my longest running item in my wardrobe is my BDG Skinnies. If you're not familiar with BDG, it's Urban Outfitters clothing line, their own, you know, clothing line. And I got these, I can remember actually getting these specifically when my husband and I were dating. It was like, I think I bought it for one of our dates or something. So yeah, that was 14 years ago. I mean, this was at the peak of my love for Skinnies, so it was a no-brainer. And I think it was my first pair of black Skinnies though, shockingly enough. They definitely do not make them like this anymore. I have tried to find a pair to replace these ones because they are, you know, it's been 14 years. They're, you know, they're a little disheveled. You know, there's like a belt loop that's, you know, falling off. It's definitely very discolored, very faded, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that it's got that distressing kind of that character to it. I think because of that fear that at some point they're gonna fall apart, I've been trying to find another pair to replace them and just have not had any luck. I've gone back to Urban Outfitters many times and have tried the same exact style and no, doesn't even come close because they just keep changing the fabric probably to more crap blends and, you know, cheaper blends or something. So I will hold on to these things for dear life until the end, until they are falling apart. That is love, that is commitment. So those are my 10 things that I've had for 10 years. Yep, I'll check back with you in another 10 years and see if I still have all of these. We'll see. Well, that'll be the true test, you know, 2 decades. Yeah, you know, when you find things that you love, you hold on to them, you know, even through tough times, through wearing times, you hold on to it, you commit. Well, hopefully today's episode was, if anything, entertaining. So if you did like today's episode, give me that thumbs up, comment below, share with your friends, and subscribe for future weekly episodes, and click the little bell to get notified when I post my new episodes. Okay, well, you have a lovely, beautiful rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay safe, love and support each other, and we will definitely be chatting soon. Bye!